I swear she sat right in front of me, wearing a faded Ankara blouse and wrapper, with a glass cup in her hand. She said, "Don't be scared, my dear. I'm Zach's mother. You can call me Nana." But Zach told me no one was home. I went to a wedding in Zach's village, somewhere in Abia State. It was a proper village wedding, the kind that lasts the whole day and part of the night. You know those ones with loud music, goats tied outside, drunk uncles shouting, and people dancing with white powder on their faces. The wedding didn't finish on time. Around 9 p.m., it was already too late to go back to town. I didn't know many people in the village except Zach. He had traveled for work, but he's from that place. So I called him. "Bro, can I crash at your house tonight?" The wedding dragged. Zach was chill as always. He said, "No wa'ala. But nobody's home. The house is empty. But you can stay." I asked how I would enter, and he said the key was under the red flower pot beside the door. He even sent a picture to guide me. I thanked him and started walking. The village was quiet at night. Only the crickets were making noise. The road to Zach's house was narrow, and you could smell wood smoke in the air. Some houses had candles or small kerosene lanterns on, others were in total darkness. I passed a shrine-looking compound with red cloth tied on sticks and something burning in a small pot. I didn't look too long. When I got to Zach's house, it was just like he said. Simple bungalow, green roof, dusty front yard with one big mango tree. I found the key under the flower pot, unlocked the door, and stepped in. The air inside was too calm. You know that kind of silence that feels heavy, like the house was holding its breath. I turned on the bulb in the living room. It flickered twice and then stayed on. I sat on the chair and sighed. Then I heard it. A woman's voice. "Don't be scared, my dear." I jumped to my feet. My heart almost burst out of my chest. Standing near the hallway was an old woman. Short, bent a little. Her skin was wrinkled. She had on a faded Ankara blouse and wrapper, and her hair was tied with black net. She was holding a small glass cup. I could see her veins clearly. "I'm Zach's mother," she said softly. "People call me Nana. I just came back from a party." I was frozen. I had goosebumps all over my body. I couldn't speak. Zach told me no one was home. I stood there, staring at her, heart beating fast. She was so kind. We talked like we'd known each other for years. She asked about my family, my work, my dreams. She even gave me roasted groundnuts and a bottle of malt from the kitchen. I didn't feel afraid anymore. I felt safe, like I was sitting with my own mother. We played a simple card game with old playing cards she brought from one of the drawers. She told me stories of how Zach was a stubborn but sweet child. We laughed. She called me my son. There was something warm about her presence. It felt like home. But just before the sun started rising, she looked at me with calm eyes and said, "Luke, my dear, I want to rest now. Zach is almost home. But I need you to give him a message. It's very important." I sat up straight. She sounded serious. She told me everything. About some land documents Zach had forgotten about. About a small blue envelope hidden behind the mirror in their old bedroom. She said it had everything: receipts, land transfer papers, and one special note for Zach. "Tell him. I didn't forget," she whispered. "And tell him I forgive him. He'll understand." Then she placed her hand on my head and prayed. The kind of prayer only a true mother can say, soft, slow, full of love. She ended with, "God bless you, Luke. Thank you for keeping me company." Then she smiled, got up slowly, and climbed the stairs to her room. I watched her go, the wrapper around her waist dragging slightly on the floor. About 2 hours later, Zach arrived. His wife was with him, both carrying small travel bags. As soon as I saw him, I ran to hug him like I hadn't seen him in 10 years. "Guy, your mom is amazing," I said. Zach's face changed. "My what?" "Your mom now. She was here with me all night. She made me laugh, gave me food, we even played cards. She told me to pass a message to you. Zach's wife looked at me like I was drunk. He just stood there, quiet. I'm serious. I continued. She said to check the mirror in the old bedroom. There's an envelope behind it. She said something about land documents and that she forgives you. Still silence. I'm telling you, we even sang that song My Sweet Boys. Come back home, Mama's pot is warm for you. You know the one she used to sing when you were small. Zach's eyes filled with tears. He broke down. He sat on the sofa and cried like a baby. His wife sat beside him, confused. Then he finally said it. Luke, my mother died last year. I couldn't breathe. I stood up slowly. My legs were shaking. No, she didn't. I sat with her. We talked all night. We laughed, Zach. She was real. She touched my head. He nodded through his tears. You just met Nana's spirit. They all followed me upstairs. I knocked on the door where she had gone into. No sound. I opened it. The room was empty. Clean. Still. Just an old framed photo of Nana on the wall. Same Ankara blouse. Same head tie. But no one was there. We went to the mirror in the bedroom. I reached behind it. And there it was. A blue envelope. Dusty. Untouched. Inside were land documents and a handwritten note that said, Zach, this is for you. I didn't forget. Love, Mama. We all sat quietly after that. No one said anything for a long time. Zach eventually smiled, though his eyes were red. She came back, just to say goodbye. I stepped out of the house a few minutes later, into the morning sun. The birds were chirping, and a light breeze blew through the trees. I looked up at the window upstairs. And for just 1 second, I thought I saw her. Still smiling. Don't forget to like and share. For more ghost tales, subscribe to Tales by Amy.